what I saw my mother doing, what I saw my father doing, I am most likely going to carry it with me, even when I become either a parent or a spouse. And so if I am having a relationship, I am carrying what I saw in my mother or what I saw in my father. And sometimes I am thinking of correcting the wrong that I saw them do, but I don't know how to correct that wrong. If I am abused from my family and I'm a man because of the ego, I want a submissive woman that I can command and I can slap and say, I am training you, I am disciplining you, and you cannot discipline a grown-up. People say love is blind. Is it the love that is blind, or we are so blind that we don't see what is so obvious? Even people are telling you.
Yeah, but you can't seem to see.
You can't seem to see.
Yeah.
Because you are so in love. And you, even when other people are defending you, you are not listening to what they are saying, you are listening to what he's saying. It's also good to do what we call self-introspection, to get inner energy, and to ask yourself, what is there for me? If you go by waves, then you will suffer.
Becomes difficult.
Yes.
You're watching Mind Pursuit podcast, where families get restored, transformed, and healed. 'Cause he never ever lose a battle. He never ever lose a battle. God never ever lose a battle. He never ever lose a battle. You're watching Mind Pursuit podcast, where families get restored, transformed, and healed.
What's up, my people? Welcome to the Mind Pursuit podcast. I'm your host, Masin Zuki, the Mind Advocate. I hope you have subscribed. If you've not, able to pause kidogo, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, share this video so that you can help somebody else to know more about mental health and well-being. And today I am super excited to have conversations with one of the people we have to, she's a force to reckon with. She is an experienced psychologist. I have learned from her. You think I am so experienced? Get to hear from our one and only Damaris. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much, Mercy. I appreciate this time. And I hope maybe after this,
Yes.
many people will learn something that they can take with them and maybe be helped
Yes.
by what they are going to receive today. That is my hope.
Oh, amen. Amen. And I believe that with you as well. Thank you so much. And we want to get to know you before we come into the counseling and psychologist part, where you tell us more about what you do. So this, we call it a quick fire questions. Yeah. So what comes top of your mind, you respond. Yeah. So what is your go-to self-care activity?
I do, I love listening to Christian music, and I also read a lot.
Oh, wow.
I read a lot. And I think I feel a calm mind when I am reading things people have written. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Thank
you. Your go-to. Oh, wow. So Damaris has one. Do you have a go-to self-care activity? Feel free to put it on the chat below. Are you an early bird or a night owl?
I wouldn't call myself an early bird. I don't like waking up very early.
Yes.
I think I woke up very early when I was taking care of the children. But now they are old, they are mature. And so I don't have two. And so I am not an early Like, yeah.
So you're a night owl.
Yes.
Oh, okay. One thing you can't live without during a busy week.
Prayer.
Prayer. Oh, deep. Very important. We sell on that.
And reading the Word of God. As I said, I read a lot,
Yes.
and Word of God is one of the things that I read. Yeah.
Wow, that's deep. If you could travel anywhere right now, where will it be?
I love thinking about going to Turkey, but for very weird reasons.
Which are these reasons?
I loved wearing high heels. I'm not young anymore.
Yes.
And I heard that the best come from Turkey. And so I always thought of going to Turkey, and then I thought that was a very weird, but that is what I liked at that time.
And that is what
And
matters.
it is still there. Maybe I will still go
Yes.
at some point. Yeah, I trust I will.
I love that for you.
Yes.
You need to go. The last one. Something most people don't know about you, but would love to.
God, normally I am an open book. You know, having been a counselor for so many years, I leave a lot of things open. I rarely hide things, probably awareness that the more you hide things, the more they hurt you.
Yeah.
I would say I'm an open book, but probably something people don't know about me is I am a very kind person. But if you close my road, if you close my path, and I put my foot down, you won't like it. I even fear myself, because when I put my foot down, I say this is my boundary, you don't cross. Yeah.
Wow, thank you for sharing. And I believe you've gotten to know more about Damaris, yeah? So even as a psychologist, we have a life beyond being a psychologist, yeah? That's a fun fact. So tell us more about the work. You've said you've been in this space for many years. Maybe you can tell us more about it.
I started counseling in the year 2000. Actually, I didn't know that eventually I would become a counselor. I had challenges in my marriage early, like many people go through marital issues. And when I was trying to sort problem, being a Christian, I went to pastors to ask them for help. But I felt like there is still something that is not met. And so I went to a group support. And in this group support, I noted something that I wanted, that they were able to meet that hunger, that they were able to touch that place others were not able to touch. And after that, I started doing counseling. Actually, I wasn't doing it as a career. I was just doing it to solve the issues that I was struggling with. And as fate would have it, I found myself becoming a counselor, maybe because once I started doing the certificate, I got so drawn in it, I got so immersed in it, I found myself doing it until I mastered. And so I realized, and I also saw a lot of challenges in people, and so I started working as a counselor. That is, now it is going to 26 years this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So, and I also teach counseling. I have taught for many years. I started teaching back in 2003 when I started teaching certificate. In 2005, I started teaching diplomas and high diploma after I got my master's. And even now, I'm still teaching counseling. So having taught and having worked, I would say I have experience, and it has helped me. And it has helped people that I have interacted with. Yeah.
And for sure, it has helped me as well. Seeing you, because when I came to Deliverance, the counseling center. By the way, in Deliverance Church International Umoja, there's a counseling center. So any young person, because this podcast, 24 to 35 years, are the biggest consumers. So if you're a young person and you're living around that vicinity, and you're going through issues and you don't know how to navigate, or if you're a parent and you're struggling, you don't know how to navigate the stressors, you can actually reach out, by just going and walking into Kangundo Road, Deliverance Church International Kangundo Road campus, and you'll be able to get the necessary support. And now, why am I saying that? Because my journey also began there. And that's why I'm saying I also equally learned from you. Just seeing you do counseling and people getting the support that they require. So you're one of the people that we really look up to.
Thank you.
And we thank God for you.
Thank you.
Okay. Sawa. Now, you've introduced the context of today's session, where we're going to talk about marriage and family therapy. Because there are different types of therapy. For me, I'm a child and adolescent therapist. But for you, you deal a lot with marriage and family therapy.
I do.
So what's the difference?
You see, when we are talking about family, we are talking about the whole package.
Okay.
The whole package meaning we are talking about children, we are talking about marriage, we are talking about extended families. And that is why it is a whole package of the family. But then when we narrow down to marriage, and we narrow them down to children. Then we also look at the teen, and we also look at the adolescents, because you can never put all of them together when you're working with a family, because there is a place for that. You are working with the whole family, but then you need specific so that you can help that person at that level or at that stage where they are at. Yeah.
Wow, and I love this conversation because one of the things that has stood out for me as Mercy is, even as I deal with children, I realize it's somehow the problem stems from the family environment. And one thing I've come to be in terms with is things don't start wrong. Dysfunctional families, they don't just start like that. They don't just go wrong, rather, they start wrong. The foundation, and the foundation being marriage. How is the father and mother interacting with each other? Yeah, and you're going to learn more even as we have this conversation, with you. So maybe you can tell us, how does family dynamics influence how we behave in romantic relationships?
When we are talking about family, number one, it's important to understand, even when we were doing, or when we were trying to understand the psychology of a person, we understand that the upbringing of a person comes into play even when you mature up. And so when your upbringing, we don't say the upbringing was, would I say, dysfunctional, but there is so much to learn. And many people say that we don't have a manual for parenting, although there are so many books about parenting, but people don't read. And so what we do, we learn what to do from our parents. We say monkey see,
Monkey do.
monkey do. And so what I saw my mother doing, what I saw my father doing, I am most likely going to carry it with me, even when I become either a parent or a spouse. And so if I am having a relationship, I am carrying what I saw in my mother, or what I saw in my father. And sometimes I am thinking of correcting the wrong that I saw them do, but I don't know how to correct that wrong. And so I may go on the other side. And most people are shy to look for help, because most people think I know it. Yet there is a lot to learn. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much for sharing that. And that reminds me that we are a sum total of our childhood experiences.
Yes.
Yeah, it informs who we are even as adults.
True.
And there's something also that I'm picking is self-awareness is king. Wow.
You're watching Mind Pursuit Podcast.
So can you explain the idea that things don't go wrong, they start wrong in relationships?
That doesn't sound, it sounds a bit, what would I say? Because I wouldn't say they start wrong, because when we are in a relationship, we want it to work. And because we want it to work, it does not start wrong. It is only two people with differences.
Okay.
Two people with differences. That Damaris comes into a relationship with Moses, but Moses also come to a relationship, but Damaris come with her baggage. The baggage is my upbringing. His baggage is his upbringing, as we said.
When you talk about marriages, challenges in marriages, even within the church context, it's equally, there are still challenges that that happened between couples. And there's always this conversation around religion. People in the spiritual space, you need to just take all your problems to God. So make us understand, to what extent do we take this issue to the Lord to help us solve our problems? And to what extent do we need a professional to come in to support us? How will somebody know where do they go?
You see, spiritual matters are important. And it is always good to ask for help when you need help. Because as I said, we come from families. And these families were dysfunctional in a way. And because they were dysfunctional, we come to church with our dysfunctionality, if there is such a word. So when we come to church, we are born again. Like you find so many people getting born again and continuing with their wrong behaviors or sinful nature, because they still need to be discipled. And that discipling takes time. And sometimes the people that are discipling others are still people coming from the same, because they have also not dealt with their issues. And in counseling, we don't give advice. We allow people to process and be able to see clearly what is happening with them. And so the transformation, when it comes, is real. That people transform completely. But people don't know, because they have not come to have that experience. But if they have come to have that experience, they will know how well it works. Because going to church and getting saved is one thing. It is just the first step. But the transformation takes time. And that is why we need every help that is available for us, so that we can be completely transformed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's powerful. So what are common patterns young couples bring into their relationships from childhood? What are these common patterns that young couples bring into their relationship from childhood?
Number one is, as I said, they bring their dysfunction to this relationship. That if I am abused from my family and I'm a man, because of the ego, I want a submissive woman that I can command, and I can slap and say, I am training you, I am disciplining you, and you cannot discipline a grown-up. And also now, the other person comes with either a submissive or is a strong person who says no. This is maybe comes from a family where it functions well and knows what is right and what is wrong, and says no. And so because the other person already starts to feel threatened, their self-esteem is bruised, they even become more aggressive, and sometimes such a relationship may not work unless the person that is badly affected is willing to work on themselves first before they can continue with this relationship, especially if they met a person that is very aware of herself and knows that this is abuse and call it by name, rather than the way the other person is manipulating and calling it a discipline, and then that person will not continue with that relationship.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. And you bring out the aspect of the importance of family,
Yes.
and how children come in as empty slates. You know what I know today? I always make fun of, if I was raised in a Muslim background, high probability I will be a Muslim.
Sure.
Because we are a sum total of our childhood experiences. So you will find even with children, if you're raised, just as what you have said before, when you're raised in an abusive home, chances are, if you don't have insight, because that is the normal, that is what has been painted as normal to you. So high probability you will carry it to your adulthood, and now when it comes to the romantic relationship, you will project that to your spouse.
Sure.
And the same also happens to, if somebody, you can either gravitate towards it or away from it. But the ones who gravitate away from it, there is a differentiating factor, which is insight.
Yes.
They are aware that this is actually wrong. But it has taken somebody to shed that that light for them to become aware. Do you believe in something we call trauma bonding? People coming together because you have both gone through similar experiences. Maybe you're raised by single parents. So that is one thing that brings both of you together, amongst others.
Yes. And that is a mistake to begin with.
Okay.
Because we did not start because we felt something for
One another.
We did feel, I love you, you love me, we are in love. We felt like, why don't we hold one another and treat one another? It's like I become a medicine for you, and you become a medicine for me. And so we fall because of the sickness. But sometimes people succeed, especially if they are able to respect one another. It's the word respect. If people are able to respect one another and not disrespect one another, then the relationship may work, and they may eventually fall in love and continue working together. Because I have seen people work and succeed, even even when they are coming in was on the long foot. Some do succeed, but that also help what you said earlier, insight, that I am aware. And also there is what we call personalities, different personalities, that if I am in a personality that cannot work with this personality, then becomes difficult to bond. So there is a lot. Relationships are complicated. Very, very complicated. So the other day I was asking myself, God, you said we get married and it was a good thing, yet it has brought a lot of, because I have worked with so many couples, and the most unfortunate is when they don't even, we don't eventually succeed to bring them together, because the ultimate goal would want to bring them together when they fall apart completely. And that happens. So what you said about trauma, it can work and sometimes it fails completely. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that and pointing out the aspect of bringing couples together, because now that's what Christian counseling is all about. Being able to see how do they reconcile.
Yeah.
Because God hates divorce.
Yes.
But then now to somebody who is not a Christian, and now they are trying to navigate, they call it irreconcilable differences. They cannot stay in it anymore. What would you tell that person?
In counseling, we say counseling is a process. When you walk with a person and they are willing to walk with you, you can be able to tell whether the difference is irreconcilable or it is this person who wants to bail out. And in some cases, actually in most cases, is whereby somebody have already jumped out of the ship. They have already, I can say it in Kiswahili, ameanza kuoja nje. He's no longer eating in the house. And so, if they are already, especially if you look at the honeymoon, this is where people are at the peak of their love. This is where they feel like, even if the world ended today, I have had it. I have really enjoyed this life. But now, you've moved from your honeymoon, you have settled. After you've settled, now you are living the life. You are navigating the challenges of, just like a baby is born, is growing up, starting the first step, falling, studying. The marriages are also taking their first step. But as they take the first step, the one spouse has jumped out, and it is his or she is in a honeymoon with another person. So they are not developing with you in this relationship. They are already somewhere else engrossed. And that is why the relationship becomes impossible. And sometimes this person would want, we say, to eat their cake and have it. They would still want this relationship to remain, even as they
Infidelity.
Even as they navigate. One leg is inside, the other one is out. And so for the one that is in, is feeling neglected, is feeling frustrated, is feeling taken advantage of, taken for granted, and it becomes difficult for them to reconcile. And sometimes you are trying to reconcile a person who is already so far gone. Even when they still want this, they are still out, and it becomes difficult.
Wow. Infidelity, the animal in the room.
Sure.
It's so difficult. I can imagine. It's like a glass, trying to trust. When trust is broken, it becomes very difficult to bring it back. It's like a glass. When the glass, breaks.
Yes.
It can never go back to the same way it was.
Sure.
Oh, so they are long gone.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
You're watching Mind Password Podcast.
There's something we commonly say as young people, or rather me interacting with young people. It's better a broken relationship than a broken marriage. And this brings me to my other question. How can someone identify unhealthy patterns early in a relationship?
Oh, let me tell you something. Love is very, very interesting.
Yeah.
When people say love is bright, is it the love that is bright, or we are so blind that we don't see what is so obvious?
Oh, dear.
Even people are telling you,
Yeah, but you can't seem to see.
you can't seem to see
Yeah.
because you are so in love. It's like this person is a mold for you. You feel this is a mold.
Lazima.
And so even when there are so many obvious things you don't see, this person is abusive, this person is neglectful, this person, even the other people are telling, you're not taking care of her. But the man is saying she's okay.
She's okay.
And you, even when other people are defending you, you are not listening to what they are saying, you are listening to what he's saying. Or what she's saying rather than what even others are saying. It is always very obvious. Because the abuse have started so early, manipulation is so early, and so what exactly are you doing in this relationship? Because it is only going to get worse. I remember I sat with a couple and I asked them, just take a break for a time. They remember the man said, I'm not taking a break, I am leaving. I am not coming back. Because the many patterns I have seen, I am satisfied. I don't want to continue in this relationship. Yeah.
Wow. So love, when one is in love.
Is it love or infatuation? People are so infatuated that they feel like it's like this person is my world. Yeah.
So torn in between to differentiate, is this love? And love, I know it can, are we looking at it as a feeling, a strong feeling of affection towards someone, or are we looking at it as a decision? I choose to love.
It is not a choice. Because I remember the book I was talking about is written by 3 people. It is written, love is a choice. And love is a choice. It's something you choose. It is not something you frit in, that you are carried by the waves. When you're remaining in an abusive relationship, you are being carried by waves. Sometimes it is also about the pressure we get. Now I have sons that I'm asking, when are you bringing a person? Sometimes your age is at a point whereby you are saying, God, am I forgotten? Is there nobody that is seeing me? And so even when you get the person, sometimes you don't do a good job in vetting. Can I, if I'm allowed to say, in vetting them, because it's like time is not on my side, and so you can easily miss so many things that are coming in. Are these signs that are coming in, but you're saying, I can work out that. And so those things happen.
Yeah, and that pressure is real.
It is.
It is so real. So then is, how do we navigate the pressure, the societal pressure, the internal pressure?
Yeah, both are. The external pressure, there is nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, that's true. You can't go controlling people. No, you can't. It's,
because you will meet your classmate.
yes.
How many children do you have?
I
Niko na
know.
watatu. And they didn't know that you are not even married
to begin with. Yeah.
And so there isn't much you can do. There is your aunties, there is your uncles, there is your cousins. Yani, but what you can do is work on self.
Wow.
Work on yourself, empower yourself. That whatever waves come, they will not carry you away. You owe it to yourself to say, this is me, this is my life, and I'm not going to live according to other people's standard. Because if I live according to other people's standard, it is me who is going to suffer and not them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So self-awareness is critical.
Self-awareness is critical, and it's good to, even as you do the self-awareness, it's also good to do what we call self-introspection, to get inner energy and to ask yourself, what is there for me? Yeah? So there is a saying, man for himself and God for us all. I think this is where you say, me for myself and God for us all. Because if you go by waves, then you will suffer.
Becomes difficult.
Yes.
Wow. And on this note, I'm actually thinking, when you understand yourself, then it becomes very easy for you to be able to accommodate the other person.
Yes. Another thing is also, and this can be also a problem, when we grow a bit mature, we have very high standards.
Oh, that's true.
Like I ask myself, now I am a widow. If I was to get married, would I even get a husband? I have very high standards.
Yes.
And I am very keen and I will read so many things. And so the more you mature, the more you understand things at a very high level that sometimes you will need to lower your standards a bit for you to accommodate somebody else. Otherwise, if you continue with your being up here, we would call it aloof, then you might never get into a relationship because at the end of the day, nobody is perfect.
Yeah, I agree with you. Nobody is perfect. We are all imperfect creatures.
Yes.
You know? Wow.
You're watching Mind Pursuit Podcast.
What advice would you give couples navigating differences without conflict escalating?
The conflict is already there.
It's already there.
So
We don't want it to escalate though.
you don't want it to escalate.
Yeah.
First of all, don't solve a problem when you are angry.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's why as counselors we tell people take a deep breath. Deep in, take a walk. Break the pattern so that you can think. Because you need first of all to think clearly before you solve a problem. Sometimes even ask somebody else to give you a view, to look at it or to mirror to you. You know, with counseling we reflect, we give a mirror. And so let somebody else give a mirror so that you can first of all deal with it before you start working it out with somebody else. That is why it's important sometimes even to look for a counselor so that they can help you. Because sometimes when we are angry, we want to solve it here and now. But the anger is so low, so we cannot be able to deal with it. Yet other issues need to be dealt with there and then, depending on what issues are. The magnitude, because some issues don't need to be waited until tomorrow. They need to be sorted now. But there are those issues that are waiting, that needs me to sober up before I sit and sort it out.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So you advocate for taking time out.
Yes.
If you're feeling like you're too angry, take some time out. Don't address that issue there and then.
Yes.
Yeah, because most often than not, when you address it when you're angry, then it's very irrational.
Yeah.
Like you are bound to actually make it escalate.
Sure.
Because you're not objective. Wow. So how important is understanding your own emotional triggers before entering a serious relationship?
Emotional triggers. Sometimes you talk about self-awareness, and we always say that awareness is power.
Yeah.
Awareness is when I know what angers me. When I know that, then when I'm working with somebody else, I am able to call a timeout so that I can deal with it independently. Because you can never 100% be able to know how we react, how you will react, because the things that come, you'll never fully be prepared. No. There are those things that happen and they hurt you so deeply. It is the way you react that matters. But sometimes when you have already reacted and you don't know how to take it back. So self-awareness helps, but it is not 100%. Yeah, there will still come things in your life that you will not handle them as well as you would want.
Oh, I love what you're saying, because with relationship you can never see it fully how it's gonna pan out, and you
Yeah.
can never be fully prepared
Yes.
for a relationship.
Yes.
Yeah, but then now self-awareness is critical because it helps you understand yourself, understand your own emotions, your own, what are you thinking about, and as a result, that is wisdom in itself. Oh, thank you for sharing. And lastly, how can young adults, because this podcast, many people who watch it are between the ages of 24 to 35. That in itself tells us that they are either navigating a relationship, about to get married, some have not yet married, some have children of their own. So these are the people that you are dealing with, but also parents also equally listen to this podcast. So how can young adults use this understanding that you've been able to share with us to build strong, lasting relationship?
They can be able to use it by applying. You don't use anything by not just listening to it.
Yes.
Apply it. Practice it. Because when you apply something and practice it, then it becomes a part of your life.
Yes.
And seek support from experienced people or knowledgeable people, because you may have experienced people without knowledge. So you need people that are knowledgeable and have experience, so that they can help you even build yourself as a strong and resilient person.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We've touched on resilience, the ability to bounce back.
Yeah.
And what I'm getting from you, even as we take a deep dive into relationships, is hard work.
It is.
Yeah, and it is complex.
It is.
There's no manual for relationships. But then now you need to understand yourself, and you need to extend grace to yourself.
True.
So that you can be able to better accommodate the other person.
Sure.
Wow. So what is that one thing that maybe you can share with a young person who is 24 years of age, and they are about to make that decision of whether they get married to this particular person or not? What is that green light?
First of all, I love it nowadays we have premarital counseling.
Yes.
Go for counseling. By all means. Counseling will help you. And if you find a counselor that is not helpful, jump and go to another. You will get the right person to help you. But don't just rush. Marriage is a lifetime. You will have children involved. And so it is important for you. Sometimes we have, God, do I want to say this in podcast? We have premarital, they call it premarital counseling, but I would call them premarital classes.
Okay.
And they are very different from premarital counseling, because counselors listen.
Absolutely.
They don't just give information, they listen. And when they are listening, they are able to see the gaps. They are able to see the challenges where they come in. And so they'll be able to give you a clear direction on where you want to take. By all means, invest in this relationship. Not only buying somebody flowers, buying chocolate and all those good things, they are necessary. But invest in finding out whether this is the relationship you want. Because if you fail in it, then you have a long life of suffering, especially if you have children who are already involved, because you have two children and now you are separating. They will live without a father or without a mother, and it is very disastrous. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing. I hope we have learned a lot in our first section. If you have a question, feel free to put it on the chat below and we'll for sure be able to respond to you. And I'm hoping I will see you in the next episode. Remember to subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Adios.